Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode. This is Johnny Gig Drummer, back with another episode, another video. How's everybody doing out there, man? How's everybody doing? Viewers, subscribers, family, friends, people from everywhere, drummers, guitar players, whatever, man. Welcome to my channel. My name is Johnny Gig Drummer, and I do this for a living, man. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I want to talk a little bit, by the way, I want to just add there, if you guys don't like the little drum thing in the beginning, you know, in every episode, let me know. I'll just talk about something else, but it's a drum show. It's a drum show, so I like to throw a little something in there, just, you know, to kind of keep you entertained, if you will. Anyways, today I want to talk a little bit about being an independent drummer, man. And how that is nice, and how it allows you to have some freedom. Now, excuse me, it's early in the morning, so making this vlog. It was late last night. Hope everybody's doing good. Like I said before, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. So, I used to be on the road back in my 20s. I used to play a lot with a heavy metal band. Now, the heavy metal band came from different types of other bands that formed. One of them was Moltrari, a very famous band from Mexico. But we toured, man. We did a lot. We played a lot of shows. We were opening up and sharing the stage, like with Obituary, Biohazard, Death. I mean, there's a lot of them. Later, when we got a little bigger, we started opening up for like White Zombie and Pantera, stuff like that. So I was a heavy metal drummer, but I studied in my early ages a lot of different type of music. If most of you that are viewers know that, and hello to all my viewers that watch, thank you very much. I'm still doing the Friday thing, Friday night live streams on YouTube, so go check that out. But yeah, I traveled a lot with that band, and we were going places. I later got into blues shuffles, blues bands, and that was pretty cool. I met a lot of really nice people there, a lot of really cool drummers, artists in the Austin, Texas area. So I got to jam and talk to like people that were in the area, like Tommy Shannon, Jimmy Vaughn, Chris Layton. Like this was back in the 90s, late 90s. They used to have a jam at Anton's. Anybody knows who Anton's is? The club in Austin, Texas, the home of the blues. Anton's. Comment in the comments, say I do. I remember Anton's or Antone's. I used to go there. They used to have a blues jam, and I would hang out after work. And one time I got to get up and actually jam, but a lot of times those jams are very like high profile. You know, this guy's playing David Grissom or something like that, which was really cool. But I got into the blues stuff right after the heavy metal scene, and I got to play with W.C. Clark. Now, a lot of you, if you don't know who W.C. Clark is the godfather of blues in Austin, Texas. He wrote some songs for Stevie Ray Vaughan. He wrote Cold Shot. He wrote May I Have a Talk with You, and he wrote a bunch of other songs. He's got bunch of different albums. I played with WC back in the day, and that was really cool. I did the casino scene, you know, going around the casinos, playing around the United States. That was really nice. So, but I was always stuck with one band, you know. I always had to cater to what they wanted me to do, and some artists are nice. Some treat their drummers really hard, man, you know. They're just hard on you, and you know, that was alright. I mean, I was a kid. I was learning how to do things, and learning how to be in a professional band requires a lot of work. But after I got off the road, I started playing with other bands. Of course, I started playing with local bands, and now I live in Wisconsin, close to Milwaukee, and I've been playing with different types of band, and I've always been like in a band. So the thing about being an independent drummer that is nice, that if somebody else calls you and says, hey, I got a gig for you here, and you like that band, you can say, yeah, sure, send me your set list. You know, how much time do I got to do this? When you're in a band and you're like really loyal to that band, you know, other bands will say, hey, do you have any work? I mean, can I offer you some work? Most of the time you have to say no, because you have gigs already. You have dates that you're already committed, which I love. I love being loyal and being honest about being committed and just doing this, and this is what I'm doing, you know, and the pay is nice. You know, you make your $300 or whatever, and you go home, you do another one the next day. I mean, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know, you're doing all right. So, but what I found out now that I'm in my later ages, is that it's nice to be an independent drummer, because you can still do the gigs that you normally do. Like, I play with a band called Monroe in this area. Go look them up on YouTube or their website, MONRO, no E. The Monroe Band. And they're really cool, really nice guys. Everybody's really nice, and we all get along, and it just works. And now that I'm independent, I can take a gig from this person or that band or this band if I want to. I don't have to if I want to. And now being a drummer that I'm starting to get a little more popularity in other areas like Instagram, TikTok. TikTok's starting to blow for me. Starting to go, which is wonderful. I can do those avenues. I can do TikTok, live stream. I can do some Instagram, and then of course here on my live streams and my videos, which I love doing. It's just really nice to have that independent choice, you know. Okay, like now I can choose my gigs or not, you know, if something's going on. I'll be live streaming more now on TikTok, which is nice, because I'll get to that in a little bit. Compared to being like these famous drummers now that are all getting canned. What is up with that? The guy from Foo Fighters, the guy from The Who. I mean, there's drummers out there that are famous and are really good, and they're getting canned. They're getting fired. So what's up with that? Maybe some of these guys are watching some of us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and going, "Whoa, that guy's good," you know, and he doesn't have a big ego or something. Well, I don't know what it might be. So don't quote me on that. But maybe that's what's going on. You know, a lot of famous drummers are getting canned, fired, if you will, and they're starting to search for a younger crowd. You know, a younger drummer, fresh. Maybe they like the style that person brings. You know, you never know. Who knows? It's nice to talk about it though. Now let me get into this TikTok artist thing. So I've been on TikTok for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And it started off really good. All I do is make videos of me drumming like I just did in this video. Now, on TikTok, if you play a cover song, it has to be with under a minute. 58 seconds, 57 seconds. Anything longer than that, it's not going to play. They're going to ban it. They're going to block the audio, and all you'll get is video. So I learned that pretty quick. I'm learning a lot from TikTok. I still don't understand the coins. People send you gifts, coins, and that's money. Okay? So what happened with TikTok with me is I started just playing more on TikTok. I share a video, which I do every day on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I can't do it so much on YouTube because YouTube Shorts won't let you play covers for a minute and a half or something. They just ban it, which I understand. I get it. I'm not complaining. But on TikTok, things started to roll for me, and a couple months later, boom, 1,000 followers, and I was like, wow, okay, this is pretty cool. And you know, I have friends from YouTube that are also on TikTok, and they follow me, you know, they follow me here, they follow me there, and I get to talk to them, you know, here, I get to talk to them there. So this artist person, he's kind of like a, what would you call it? He started his own agency. Let's just call it that. It's an agency, Drummer's Diary. What's up, buddy? And he was looking for talent to be on his team. And he sent me a message, and he said, hey, you know, would you like to apply for this? And, you know, you'll get paid. And when you do your live streams, you know, you'll have this, and you'll have this, and you'll have that. I'm still learning what it's all about. But if I stream twice a day, like let's say, or 3 times a day, let's say at noon, I do a live for about an hour, hour and a half. I just play music. I talk to the people like I'm talking to you. You guys chime in. Hey, I want to hear some, you know, some Eagles. Hey, I want to hear some the Toadies. Okay, you know what? Okay, let me get it set, and I talk to you a little bit. I joke around, and we have a conversation, and the money starts flying up, bloop, 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 as I'm playing, you know, and then I'll stop and I'll play another one. So I'll do that like at noon. I'll do one at 5 or 6 p.m. and I'll do another one around 8 or 9. And I'll do that like 4 times a week, or maybe 5. And these guys are getting paid very, very nicely. Some of them are making like 6 figures. I don't expect to make that right off the bat. But if I can make a living doing this instead of a 9 to 5, you know, job, that's the dream, isn't it? For musicians, guitar players, singers, keyboard, bass, you know, whatever, drummers, whatever you play, you know. That's the dream, man, is to be at home. I don't have to drag this thing around, put it all in cases, put all my cymbals in cases, and drag it around, and you know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to just come in, get in my studio, and sit down, hit the live button on my device, and start streaming, saying, hey, how are we doing today? Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. Here, my name is Johnny Gig Drummer here on TikTok. I have a profile. Go check out my profile. I have a lot of stuff you can check out. What would you guys like to hear? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, some country. I like country. I like it all. That's why it's important to learn a variety of different styles of music. You know, hip hop, country, pop, rock, classic rock, reggae, jazz, rockabilly, all that stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. It's important to do that, man. You know, It's important to learn that and take time to study, sit down, learn a song, play it, add your own stuff into it, you know? But it's important to do that. Now, I know there's a lot of drummers out there and musicians that are not happy, man, with what they're doing. They're not happy that they're stuck in a band they don't like, and they're unhappy. Maybe you're on the road with a touring group and you're not happy, or it's wearing you down. You miss your family, man. I understand that. I used to miss my family too. I had just had a baby girl and I was on the road. Nice. Making money, of course, but I was away from them, and, you know, that's tough. I get it. I've been through it. Or maybe you have a wife that you're trying to start a family with, or you want to buy a home and you're not there. It's tough, man. And this way, at least, you're home every day. You're in your studio, you're recording, you're still interacting with people, and you're reaching more people from around the world. I talk to people from around the world, and they sit there and they watch me, and they ask me, when is your next live? Here it is. It's scheduled. Just go through the the main timeline, and you'll see. Or I'll just let them know today at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever is my next one. And they go and they show up, you know, and they send friends, which is nice, and they give gifts. Thursday nights on TikTok, we have a with Drummer's Diary, a drum circle, and there'll be like 4 or 5 of us, and we'll take our turns, we'll talk a little bit, and we'll all kind of just hang out and have fun. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? We'll all pick a song. Sometimes it's a theme night where it's all disco, or it's all country, you know, that kind of thing. Makes it fun. And I don't have to drive 2 hours back at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning from the gig. I just turn off the camera, turn off the lights, go get some water or whatever, and go to bed. Do it again tomorrow. That's really nice. I also love doing YouTube. This is something that I'll keep doing because I just like meeting people. I like meeting everybody that's out there. And I never swear or say foul things or nudity, because I know there's little guys watching. I know there's young kids watching. Why? How do I know? Because they comment and they send me videos. Hey, Johnny Gig Drummer, Titanic Lover, that's you. Why does my cymbal sound bad? Can you give me some advice? Sure, man. I want you to be able to sit down in your living room with your mom and father and sister, whatever. I want you to be able to watch me on TV and say, oh, okay, well, he's not saying any bad words, or he's not, you know, there's no nudity in his videos. No, I'm not going to do that. I choose not to, because someday when I meet you guys, you know, I want to be able to reach everybody, whether you're older, retired, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, teens, 10, 12, whatever. I want to be able to bring you something that you can watch and that's going to help you out. And I hope this info is helping you out, because I know that a lot of people that are burnt out on playing and stuff, you do get burnt out. You get burnt out from playing so many gigs. Sorry, that coffee's really good. You get burnt out, man. You just do. You get burnt out. And it's just a human thing, you know? And if you get pushed around, like, come on, you're not doing this, and come on, you know, that's another thing too, is it knocks the spirit out of you of playing drums. When, don't get me wrong, I like being in a band. Somebody tells me, hey, we're going to learn this song. Oh, cool, man. A new song. Yeah. All right. You know, I have that attitude. But once you're on the road and you're tired and you don't sleep well, you don't eat well, and it's a different story. It's a different story. You can't shower every time. Now I'm talking about everyone that's playing top to the middle and gigs on the weekend. That's who I'm talking to at the moment. You get tired. It's normal. And sometimes the love for drumming kind of goes. So yeah, do drumming for yourself, man. Play that instrument or do what you love what you do. What that means every time I say it is, yes, don't get me wrong, we still have to work a job, some of us. We still have to go to that 9 to 5. But if you can find something, aka drumming, maybe sometimes you have to leave it alone for a while. You just have to leave it alone because you're burnt out. And when you come back, man, you'll have a different aspect on it. And do it for yourself. Don't do it for, oh, I gotta go and do this now with this group, and they want me to do this, and they want me to do that, and they want me. What do you want? What do you want? We're in the social media age now, man. We can do a lot of things on our own. A lot of artists, singers, guitar players, they're making a living, man, just being on social media. I'm not telling you to go on social media. It's not for everybody. A lot of people don't want to be on camera. They don't want to film. It's not easy, man. I struggled in the beginning talking to a camera. It was weird. I was like, okay, today got this snare. Look, it was weird looking at a camera. But that's my message to you today, man. And I hope some of that helps you, because there's so many avenues nowadays. So many avenues. And go check me out on TikTok. On TikTok, I'm Gret Drummer 1007. Go check me out on TikTok, man. I'll be doing some live streams soon with others, and we'll see what happens. But the nice thing is that I have a chance to make some money full time, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try it, see what happens. YouTube as well. I'm going to keep doing this. What are you going to do? This is what I love. Yes, I got to go to a 9 to 5 today and work, and that's okay. I actually like what I'm doing. I'm outside, and working. So thanks for now. That's the message. And thank you for watching my video, my last video, or 2 videos ago, Chicago Drum Show 2025. Wonderful, wonderful. Go watch that, man. I even watched it. I don't like watching my stuff, but I watched that one because of all the drums and cymbals and wonderful people. So thank you. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you want to donate to the drumstick fund, that helps me pay for my gas, buy a soda, eat a burger when I'm on the road. My PayPal's down there. You'll see it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. God bless. Keep on rocking, man. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Bye.